Hello everyone, so today's video I am doing a welcome sign for my front porch. I've wanted one of these forever and I didn't want to buy one. I wanted it to be a certain way, so I decided to just make my own, and I'm so happy I did because I thought it turned out super cute. So this is super easy. All you have to do is get a 1-inch thick by 8 by 5 feet, I believe. So 1 inch thick, 8 inches wide, and then 5 feet long. So I started off by taking my Waverly chalk paint in the color Celery, like you've seen in a previous video. This color is, I'm just obsessed, whoa, if I can talk. I'm just obsessed with it. It's all over in my home decor right now, and I absolutely love it. So I just started off by painting it with that color. I didn't worry about the edges because we are going to cover it up. So I'm taking my Cricut and I cut out the words welcome and the Moors with a little cute leafy design on there, and I'm going to use this as a stencil. So I'm going to cut it all out and put it on the board and paint over it. I did not record me putting the letters onto the board because that took me a really long time. A lot longer than I care to admit. I am a little obsessive when it comes to wanting to get things perfectly lined up, all in the center, same distance from side to side, same distance in between letters. So it took me probably like, I don't know, an hour or so. I made my husband come help me out at one point because I was getting so frustrated. I just could not get them all evenly spaced the way I wanted them to, and he's pretty good at that. So I had him help me out, but if I showed it, it would have taken forever. So here I am just weeding out all of the letters, and then you're gonna see everything placed onto the board. Like I said, it took me forever. But I know there are a lot of these kinds of videos on YouTube already making their welcome signs, but I just love the way that mine turned out, so I thought, why not just throw this one up there too? It's cute, gives you a little bit of a different idea with using the Cricut for a stencil. I did think about keeping the vinyl on there, but I was mostly afraid of the vinyl cracking because I do live in Arizona. It's really hot. Although it will be in the shade all the time by my front door, still I didn't want to even risk it cracking and just not looking great. So I am actually super impressed with the way that this turned out. So after I've got my vinyl put on there, I'm going to take this chalk paint from Behr. I think my husband got it from Home Depot for me. It was the only chalk paint that he can find. I typically have the Rust-Oleum chalk paint, but this is what we got. Also, don't mind the fact that my head is in the majority of this of these shots. Apparently, I can't paint without my whole body being over the board, so I apologize for that, but I'm just going through and taking that paint and putting it all over the sign and over the vinyl letters. I think I did about 2.5 coats, I'm guessing. I didn't mind too much if some of the green showed through. It was cute in my opinion, so that's what I did. I just went through and made sure I got all the corners, all the edges, and just completely covered the sign in white paint. After that, I took my little weeding tool from Cricut and I picked off the vinyl. It was pretty easy to come off. Actually, it was really easy to come off. I just had to kind of poke a little hole in the vinyl and then pull up and it came right off. There was a little bit of bleed through on the paint, just a teeny tiny bit where you could see the white paint over the green, but it didn't bother me very much. And so you can see right there on that E, there's just a little bit. It wasn't that big of a deal to me. If you wanted to, you could take some green paint and go over it. But for me personally, that would have been more of a pain than just leaving it the way that it was. So yeah, like I said, not too big of a deal. Also on the T in the, it's kind of the same thing. So when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you have your vinyl stuck down really, really well. I would just press over it, all of the edges, and get it nice and stuck down there so that you don't have any bleed through from the top color of paint. But like I said, a little bit's kind of to be expected. Even if I was using a stencil, it probably would have done this, like an actual stencil. But I think that the vinyl really did a great job. So I'm just gonna go through and paint all the edges. I will finish the back. I want to make it a reversible sign, probably for the holidays, and I'm guessing something falls. So in one of my future videos, I'll probably flip this sign over and make a fall sign. So that is basically it for this tutorial. Something super easy. You can also put a top coat over this, which I most likely will do once I finish the back. I do sell these on my Instagram and Facebook page, so if you're interested, definitely go check out my Instagram account for details. And don't forget to subscribe before you guys leave. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.